Hello everyone. Let us see today the continuation of evaluation of indefinite integral problems. We have already seen 7-8 problems. Now it comes a new problem. Evaluate integral x plus a whole cube by root x dx. And I assume the given integral as I. So that I can denote it everywhere as I. Right? I need not consider the entire integral hereafter. If I assume it by some name I can say simply I is equal to. Now use a plus b whole cube formula. We know a plus b whole cube is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. And divide each term by root x. We know root x is x to the power 1 by 2. When it is taken to numerator, it is x to the power minus 1 by 2. And we know when base same, we add powers. Hence add 3 minus 1 by 2. Which is 6 minus 1 whole divided by 2, 5 by 2. Similarly, when base same, we add powers. Add the powers, get answer. Use integral x power n dx formula, which is integral x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. 5 by 2 becomes 5 by 2 plus 1 by 5 by 2 plus 1. 5 by 2 plus 1 is 7 by 2. Similarly for all the terms. And you can take this denominator 2 to, because denominator another denominator. You can take this term to numerator. And hence which complete the problem. Let us see another problem. It is integral x square by x square plus 1 dx. So it is very easy. I already told you, when you keep on practicing, definitely you will come to know this model can solve this problem, right? So here what we do is, since the denominator has plus 1, x square plus 1, let us try to have plus 1 in the numerator. So in order to have plus 1 in the numerator, let us add and subtract 1. And hence separate the term. X square plus 1 as a term and 1 as another term. See, when base same, when you add power, when denominators, you look at the denominators, when you take LCM, you will get this term, right? And now these two get cancelled and answer is 1, right? 1 minus 1 by x square plus 1 dx, which is integral x dx, integral 1 by x square plus 1 dx. We know formula, integral dx by x square plus a square formula. Integral dx by x square plus a square, which is 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. Here a is 1. 1 by 1 which is 1, tan inverse of x by 1 which is x. That's why tan inverse of x plus c, which complete this problem. Okay. Let us see some more model problems. See. Evaluate integral cos 2x by cos square x sin square x. When you see cos 2x by cos, there is no direct formula to integrate. So we have to think. We have to think how can we get the value of this integral. Question is find the value of the integral is the question. So, and let us write this cos square x sin square x as cos x sin x the whole square. See? And we know formula sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. So sin x cos x is sin 2x divided by 2. The whole square, right? And denominator 2 square becomes 4 and it will go to numerator. And it can be taken outside the numerator integral. Cos 2x by sin 2x the whole square dx. Which is integral cos 2x by sin 2x into 1 by sin 2x. Which is cot 2x into cosecant 2x. We know formula. Integral cot ax cosecant ax dx is minus cosecant ax divided by a. Our a is 2. Integral cosecant ax cot ax dx is minus cosecant ax divided by a. So which complete, you simplify, 2 and 4 get cancelled, which is the answer. Okay. So I hope you have understood the problem. Let us see another model problem. See, it is very easy, right? You divide each term by x cube. Divide each term by x cube and hence integrate, okay? Hence integrate. And similarly here, if you look at the problem, divide each term by root x and hence get the answer, right? And it is very easy. Divide each term by x root x, take the term to numerator, use integral x bar and dx formula, get answer. And here you look at this problem, use a minus b whole square formula, then simplify, then integrate using integral x power n formula. Here it is there is no direct formula to integrate, integral tan square x dx. So what will we do? There is no formula. We know integral tan x dx, but we know integral secant square x dx, but we do not know integral tan square x dx. So what we do is, we know a result, secant squared x minus tan square x equal to 1, an identity. Secant squared x minus tan square x equal to 1. So tan square x equal to secant squared x minus 1, right? I show the answer. See, we know 1 plus tan square x equal to secant squared x. Hence tan square x equal to secant squared x minus 1. We know integration of secant squared x is tan x. Integration of dx is x, okay, which complete problem. We have another problem, a very simple problem, right? And this cannot be integrated directly. But you may think I have done the problem, right? Listen here, those who do very first time will definitely blink for some minutes and then they try, right? It is very easy if you practice. See, this one can be written as sin square x plus cos square x. Separate the term, sin square x by denominator plus cos square x by denominator. When sin square x get cancelled, 1 by cos square x is secant square x. When cos square x get cancelled, 1 by sin square is cosecant square x. We know formula, integral secant square x is tan x, integral cosecant square x is minus cot x, which complete the problem. And I have given the answers of rest of the problems. See, 8th problem, 1 by sin x cos square x. Similar model you please try, okay? And then similarly, the sin square x by, you can write sin square x by 1 minus cos square x. 1 minus cos square x is like a square minus b square. Use a minus b into a plus b formula. Hence you can do. It is very simple. By direct integration you can get answer. Take 3 outside, integral dx by root of 1 minus x square is sin inverse of x. Integral dx by root of a square minus x square is sin inverse of x by a. Okay. Integration of e power x dx is e power x. Integration of a dx is 8x plus c. If you know formula, you can complete this problem. And it is similar. If you know formula, you can complete the problem. It is tan inverse x. It is secant inverse x. It is integration of cos hx dx is sin hx. So once you know formula, you can complete other problems. They are easy. Okay. And we have some more problems in evaluation of indefinite integrals that we shall see in the next video. Thank you.